You ever get the feeling that you're completely alone, tumbling through outer space on some godforsaken rock? I know I do. The name's Brock Johnson, and I need help with my mind. Well, come on in then, you lumbering man-child. Liquor me up and tell me what the hell it is you think I can do. Well, I guess I'll start at the beginning. See, I used to be hooked on the hard stuff. Caffeine is what they call me. So now I mostly stick to the softer liquors and dopes. And every morning I wake up exhausted, and I have to stare down the devil right in his soulless eyes.
Hi, it's me, Mr. Coffee. Good morning, Brock.
You again.
It's time for Java, the big cup of Joe.
I told you never again.
Sleepy, Brock. Sleepy, sleepy. You need to drink more. You need to drink more, Mr. Coffee.
Not today. That's quite bizarre. How do you support this outrageous lifestyle? Well, I'm in the family business. We're rock farmers by trade. You know, collecting and washing rocks, selling them at the market. It's not as profitable as you'd think. My pa was the best rock farmer there ever was. He could always tell a genuine pebble from rotten stone. Probably why he left Ma and me. But I don't blame him. Those are lonely fields, and sometimes you find more than you're looking for out there. Sometimes you find yourself. That's not a rock. Well, my fading attention has been piqued once again. Just how did you woo this ethereal mirage? The same way I always do. I ran just like Pa did when he caught Ma teaching me how to read. What in the hell did the boy need with the book learning? He screamed. Ain't nothing but riddles and puzzles in those damn books. Now I'm leaving you and the boy. Luckily, Ma never finished my schooling, but I still get scared of women on account of, you know, most of them can read. See, but this time was different. I decided to stop running, face the cruel abyss that they call love. I reckon we didn't meet here by chance. Let's do this kissing thing. You see, sometimes when you're rock farming, you find one that you think is igneous, and you're thrilled, and you go home and wash it, and you find out it's sedimentary. The point being that not everything is how it appears. See, I should have known better than to trust a goddamn literate field lady. This one shape-shifted into a bag of rocks quicker than a tweaked out reptoid. And that left a hole in my heart the size of a coffee mug. And so I ran again, Doc. I ran back to the only thing that made any sense. See, I started out small. I thought one hot chocolate couldn't hurt none. But then the fiend in me woke up and it was thirsty for more. Latte after cappuccino after espresso after Americano. looked up. In my blood, I could swear I saw the face of God. An angry, vengeful God who laughed at my pleas for mercy, and who spat on my salvation like it was Pa's old dip cup. And all the while I was twitching there like a fish on the line, I could hear the devil hollering and chanting my name over and over again. That sounds like one hell of a ride. You can say that again. Once I realized it was hours after my bedtime, I knew I had to get clean or suffer the night till kingdom come. I decided to grow up like a responsible adult, dump the Joe, and start taking care of my responsibilities.
Oh, Hannah, do you even know how strong that is?
Keep the change.
Oh, that's a Hannah don't.
I think there's something very wrong with you. Someone once told me that a tumbling boulder doesn't pick up any friends or family or a reason to live. I think I can relate to that. Don't you see, Rocky Brock? That has been within you all along. Instead of wallowing away in depression and interrupting my The Price is Right reruns, you need to commit suicide. The dead don't feel sorrow, and the dead don't feel anything. Thanks again, Doc. I'm not a doctor. Farewell, cruel world.
Good evening. I'm Brian Lisbon, investigative reporter for Channel 5 News. Tonight, I'll be interviewing Wesley Toucher, who, among other things, wrote, starred, and directed in his own film, My Love is Solid as a Rock.
Hello.
What exactly were you thinking when you decided to make this film?
Ultimately, my movie is a story about the human condition. So it's unfortunate that I had to use quite a lot of puppets.
Could you elaborate on that?
You see, the thing was, I didn't have any money to make this film, or support, or equipment, really, or friends who would want to act in it, or friends. So I made my own out of rubbish cloth and bits of twine.
You know, honestly, after having you in the same room here with me, it's not too surprising. And the woman in the field?
Well,
I'm quite surprised you convinced anyone to work with you.
she was an automaton. I'm pretty sure.
Wesley, what happened at the playground?
One of the most difficult scenes in the film to make.
Because, of course, Wesley isn't allowed within 1,000 yards of any playground or educational facility.
Well, yes, and then it didn't help that the thing happened while we were filming.
Is there anything you'd like to add?
Not really.
It was a pretty disturbing trial, to say the least.
And luckily, I got to have a showing of the film at the trial, so I'm looking forward to some great word-of-mouth publicity.
And this is, of course, the last interview you will ever give.
Oh yeah, the immediate conviction. And of course, the execution's coming up. I don't suppose you'd want to say a few words on my behalf?
Absolutely not.
Right.
You're going to hell, Wesley.